Continuation of poetic device. In the previous video, we saw imagery, metaphor, and alliteration. In this video, we will see rhyme and rhyming scheme. Usually, children, the rhyming word will come in the end of the line. Yes? So, rhyme is one of the first poetic device that we become familiar with, but it can be a tricky poetic device to work with. Yes? Types of rhyme include, there are different types of rhyme, okay, which are three types: full rhyme, half or para rhyme, internal rhyme. Full rhyme means cat, hat, dog, log. Yes? Half or para rhyme means done, one. Circumstances, chance. So these are half or para rhyme. Yes? Internal rhyme means the rhyme involving a word in the middle of a line and another at the end of the line or in the middle of the next line. I'll tell you, for example, in the poem Freedom, where movements are started through brainless wires, repeated through mindless habits. So here, the rhyming word is involving in the middle of the line, which is brainless, okay? And another at the middle of the next line, that is mindless. I have a next example, which is the poem It Couldn't Be Done, which is taken from the book 8th Standard. Okay, now it is just for example. Now listen. He started to sing as he tackled the thing. Okay, now a rhyme involving a word in the middle of the line, that is sing. Okay, and another at the end of the line, which is thing. Sing and thing is a rhyming word. Okay, now here you can even see a para rhyme, which is started and tackled. Started and tackled are half or para rhyme. Yes, children? Rhyming scheme. What is that rhyme schemes? Rhyme schemes is a pattern of rhyme that comes at the end of each verse or line in poetry. In other words, it is the structure of end words of verse or line that a poet needs to create when writing a poem. Yes? Example in the poem Invictus. Yes, you know the Invictus poem, which I have studied in 6th Standard. Invictus, where AB and AB rhyme scheme is used, and this pattern continues till the end. Out of the night that covers me. So, M-E, me. The line ends with me. So, I'll mark it as A. The letter A. Next. Black as the pit from pole to pole. Now, I'll mark it as B. Because me and pole is not a rhyming word, so I'll mark it as B. Next. I thank whatever gods may be. So what should I mark here? A. Because me and B is half para rhyming word. Half or para rhyming word. So I mark it as A. Next. For my unconquerable soul. Pole and soul is a full rhyming word. So what will I mark here as? B. Again I'll mark it as B. Now next. In the fell clutch of circumstances. So this doesn't go with any of the above words, circumstances. So I bring a new letter and mark it as C. Okay. Now next. I have not winced nor cried aloud. So again I bring a new letter and mark it as D. Yes. Now next. Under the burgeonings of chance, circumstances and chance is a half or para rhyming word. So I mark it as C again. Okay. Now next. My head is bloody but unbowed. So allowed and unbowed is a rhyming word. It's a full rhyming word. So I'll be marking it as D. So this is the pattern. This is how the rhyming scheme works. Okay. And remember children, it is not necessary for a poem to have a rhyming scheme. It can be of free verse also. Okay. Now in this poem, Hero, the poem has been written in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme and the length of the lines varies. Yes, even the stanzas are not in equal length. This shows that the poem can be with free verse also. It can be without rhyming scheme also. Yes.